Hey guys, welcome to my first attempt at the chemistry movie thing. You can see the junk behind me. It sort of matches the junk in my classroom. That is a tie-dyed chicken, some dogs with bunny ears. This is my new office. It's one of the rooms in my house that my dog doesn't like, so she probably won't be in. We're gonna have to get used to me doing this. Hi everyone, this is me at my house. But I'm still planning on putting the lessons together in about the same way. Just a quicker lecture, I guess, just a little bit at a time. You'll have a couple practice problems every day, and we'll be still doing your mini quizzes on the material. You don't need your packets. I'll attach them to the Google Classroom, but really, they're not going to be a big deal. I'm putting your notes up every day, though. They're going to be popping up every day with your classwork with some problems at the end. Just to get started today, we're doing Boyle's Law. I know we're almost done with gas laws, but it's been a while. So I'm going to review the basic ones we've done and then go back, get Dalton's Law of Partial Pressures, get the ideal gas law, take some sort of test at the end, and then start reviewing for the final. After that, like I said, once we cover the material for the year, we good. I've got some ideas for some videos and some online stuff for you to do, things I've promised you to see that blew up. Videos are going to be wonderful. And again, once we finish for the year, I've got other chem stuff for us to do. So today's notes are on Boyle's Law. If you can open those from Google Classroom, they're easy. Boyle's Law was our first law from the gas laws. We did that big combined gas law. I'll throw that out there too. The review will be in your Google Classroom. Boyle's Law is the first one. It relates pressure and volume. We talked about that. You remember me threatening to put my foot and make my garbage can, the redneck trash compactor, stomping the garbage, increasing the pressure, decreasing the volume. First pressure, first volume, second pressure, second volume. You're looking for that in your equation. If you see me looking to the side, I have my other computer set up with my notes on it instead of the big green binder. As pressure goes up, volume goes down. They're inversely proportional. They change in opposite directions. So in these, you're going to be given 3 variables and solve for the 4th. The notes I gave you for the day have an example. 2.0 liters of a gas is under 4.5 atmospheres of pressure. First thing I need to do is recognize liters means volume and atmospheres means pressure. If I increase the pressure to 10 atmospheres, so there's my second pressure, how does my volume change? I'm solving for V2. I have them listed in your notes in red. Red is the stuff I write, and black would be the stuff in your packet that you don't need to write. I tell you that in class. If I don't have to watch you write it, I'm not going to watch you write it. So what I have set up, centered, is my Boyle's Law equation. I put in 4.5 atmospheres for P1, 2 atmospheres for V1, equals my second pressure of 10 atmospheres, that's P2, and V2. When I solve, I do 4.5 times 2, divided by 10 to get V2 by itself. So that gives me 0.9 liters for my new volume, and it makes sense. I more than doubled the pressure. I went from 4.5 to 10. That's pretty hefty. So I expect my pressure as inversely proportional, changing the opposite direction, to go way down. It got squished. In English, it got squished. So when my pressure comes up as less than half of what I started with, that's awesome, because my pressure came up as twice. So my volume comes up at less than half. It's very good. So what you need to do now, there's one more practice problem under that. Try it. Scribble it on scrap paper, see what you got. Just like in class, the problem we end with every day in my lecture is probably going to be your mini quiz for tomorrow. Mini quiz will pop up right in Google Classroom and you do it. Same as what you do in class, work on it yourself. But in this case, if you want to look up the formulas, go ahead. Gas laws, the formulas are the worst part anyway, so it's perfectly fine if you go back to your notes and check that. I feel like some of you might have done that in class anyway. And your mini quizzes are going to be graded more like your anatomy mini quizzes if you've had that class. They're going to contribute to your points since we're doing less assignments. 2 for correct, 1 for a try, that is nicer than anatomy, and 0 if you don't do it. So if you have no clue, it's still going to be good for you to make a guess. They're going to kick into your grades since we don't have a lot of time for grading packets and things. Give it your best shot, turn it in, submit on time. It's due at 11:59 tonight. Every day they'll be due in the evenings. And they'll be part of your grades. And just like always, I'll check them. If Google Forms don't, and I'll get them back to you, I'll put up answers to your mini quizzes and answers to the problem you did at the end the next day. Next class, we're doing Charles' Law and Gay-Lussac's Law. They're really similar, so we'll be good. And I will see you next time.